Hi boys and girls, welcome back. This is the week of August 17th through 21st, and this is day 2 of videos. Want to make sure you're in the right spot. Today we're going to be using a few items out of our learning packet. So let me review with you what we're going to need today. Every day we write our name on our nameplate, so make sure you have a nameplate, and you're going to need a dry erase marker to go with the nameplate. Look through your learning packet and go to the colored pages. You need to pull out the pages that look like this. Pages 34 and 35. 34 and 35. So go ahead and put it on pause until you find all the materials you need. And on those pages, we're going to be using some crayons. And here are the crayons you're going to need. We're going to have green and blue and orange, yellow, pink, purple. So if you have a whole set of crayons, we're going to use 6 of them today, okay? And we're also going to get some Play-Doh out. So make sure that you have your canister of Play-Doh. First thing we always do, we're going to write our names. Here we go. Take your time when you trace your name. By now, you should be pretty used to tracing your name. If you have an adult near you, they can help you say the letters of your name. It's important to know the letters of your name. Every name's made up of letters, and every letter has a name and a sound. I'm going to say the letters in my name. If you are ready, you may do the same on yours, or just look at your name tag. M-S-M-E-O. That's my name. Now if you have an eraser or a Kleenex, you may go ahead and wipe it off so you're ready for our lesson tomorrow. Let's go ahead and pull out worksheet number 34. I have something called a clipboard. I don't know if you're familiar with a clipboard or not. It's solid on the back and it has a clip on the top. It's called a clipboard. Why do you think it's called a clipboard? Some of you are laughing because it has a clip on top and it's a board. Here's the first sheet. We're going to go ahead and name these shapes, and we're going to name some colors. First student up is Jessa. Jessa, tell me the name of this shape. It's a circle. Very good. How about the color? Yellow. Good job. Let's get our yellow crayon and go around the dot to dot. Trace the dots until you go all the way around. Do the same on the inner circle too. So you actually have 2 circles. Next it's Christopher. Christopher, can you tell me the name of this shape? This is a square. How about the color? It's purple. Now let's see if you can find your purple crayon. I found mine pretty quickly. If you need more time, put it on pause. We're going to go around the dot to dots and we're going to trace these dots to make a square. There's a square in a square. Now go ahead and trace the inner square too. You made 2 squares. Good job. Timmy, it's your turn. Let's see if you know the name of the next shape. It starts with the same sound and the same letter as your name, Timmy. How about this shape? Do you see it? It's a triangle. It has 3 sides. Triangle. How about the color? What color is this? Very good. It's orange. Let's get our orange crayon out. We're going to trace around the triangle. I see some of you out there doing a really nice job. Now trace the other triangle. Once again, how many triangles do we have? 1, 2. We have one inside of the other. 2. And Evelyn, it's your turn. Do you see what this shape is? It's similar to a square, but it's a little bit longer on 2 sides. It's not the same on all sides. It's only the same on 2 sides. Do you know what that's called? It's a rectangle. Good job. And how about the color? Can you say green? It's green. Let's get our green crayon out. Now we're going to trace the rectangle. I like to trace the rectangle on the outside first. You don't have to. You can trace the one on the inside if you like. But by the time you're through, how many rectangles should you have, Evelyn? 2. We're talking about 2 quite a bit today. Now here's the next one. Let's see who's up next. Jax, what shape is this? Oval. Very good. Oval. Get your pink crayon out. We're going to trace the dot to dots on the outside first, or you can do the inside. It's your choice. And now the other oval. Good work. Let's count the ovals. 1, 2. How about Elias? Elias, let's have you tell me the shape of this. What shape is this? Diamond. Say diamond. Some people might say rhombus or diamond. Same shape. Here you go, diamond. And the last color you have of your crayons, we have blue. We're going to trace 1, 2 diamonds. Nice work. If you want to put this video on pause to make sure you're caught up, feel free to do that. We're going to go to the next sheet now, which is page 35. It has a 3 and a 5 on the very bottom. And look at this. We have a circle, little beak. What is that called, Bennett? What kind of animal is that, Bennett? Do you see it? It's a bird. Very good. Bennett. Bennett. Bird. Same letter, B. Same sound, bird. Bennett. We're going to get our yellow crayon out and we're going to trace the circle. So go ahead and get your yellow crayon. So you're using some crayons more than one time. So here's a yellow crayon. And go around the dot to dot. Good work. And there you have your bird. Very nice. Here on the bottom, Caitlin. Can you tell me what kind of animal we have down here? Do you see it? There's a clue. It has a tail and it has some stripes on it. And the eyes have big circles around it. What do you think, Caitlin? It's called a raccoon. I can hear you. Good job. And it has different shapes. It has actually a few different shapes. I'm going to use my crayon that's closest to this shade. It kind of looks blue and it kind of looks purple. Either crayon's fine. I'm going to use my blue. Can you tell me, Caitlin, what are these shapes for the ears? 3 sides. What's that called? Triangles. There are 2 triangles. Trace those. How about for the face, Caitlin? What shape is this right around the eyes and the nose? 4 sides. But it's not the same size on all 4 sides. It's just the same on 2. Kind of reminds me of a door if you put it sideways. I can hear you. You're saying it, aren't you? Say rectangle. Rectangle. And how about the shape down here? This is the dot to dot you need to trace. Now all 4 sides are exactly the same. So what shape is that? It's a square. Very good. And how about the tail? Caitlin, you have lots of questions here, don't you? 3 sides, just like the ears. But the tail on this picture has 3 sides. A triangle. Very nice. So those are the worksheets for today. You may go ahead and put them back away if you would like, or keep them out. We've been learning about our bodies and ourselves. And we're going to talk about things on our bodies that have 2. For example, I have 2 eyes. 1, 2. Do you have 2 eyes? You do. How about Owen? Can you tell me something that you have 2 of? You can hear out of these. What are these? 2 ears. Very good. How about something else, Owen? I'm clapping them. 2 hands. We have lots of 2s all over our bodies. 2 of these. Oh, these are so nice to breathe through, especially if you're smelling a flower. What are those called, Owen? They're called, nope, just one nose, but the little openings are called nostrils. Let's practice that word. Say nostrils. Nostrils. Good job. How about 2 of these? Sometimes you scrape them if you fall and they might bleed. What are these called? Elbows. And then the last question for 2 body parts. I'm going to try to hold mine up. Oh. What are those called? Let me see yours. Hold yours up. Some of you have slippers on. Come on, get moving for the day. Some of you have no shoes on. 2 feet. Good job. Now I'm going to work on some cards that I think you'll enjoy because they have 2 parts. Here we go. Here's the first picture, dragon. And the other part is a fly. Put it together, you have a dragonfly. This is fun to do. Words with 2 parts. What's the first one say? Star, fish. Together we make Starfish. Sheep. Roof, roof. Dog. Sheepdog. The last one today. Here we have a lady and we have a bug. When you put this together, what do you get? A ladybug. Nice work. So sometimes words have two parts also. I'm going to read you a story today about a happy classroom. I'm happy you're in my classroom. This is by Sharnin Simon, and the person who drew the pictures is called the illustrator. Say that with me, say illustrator. And their illustrator is Rebecca Thornburg. I'm going to get a little bit closer because this is kind of a small book, but I think we'll be fine. Here we go. Now with the picture walk that we did before, sometimes we do that and sometimes we don't. There's some surprises in here, so I don't think we're going to do a picture walk this time. It is a counting book, so there are lots of numbers. We have one happy classroom, just like ours. Two smiling teachers. 1, 2. 3 leaning towers. Do you see 1, 2, 3? Made by 4 busy builders. The children are builders. They're building the towers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five show and tellers. They're students who bring in items to share with others for show and tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 good listeners. So some of the students are listening well and others are not listening well. There are 6 good listeners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you a good listener? I can tell you are. 7 great painters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Using 8 different colors. We have yellow, green, red, purple, black, blue, orange. 8 colors. 9 pairs of partners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A partner is when you have 2 people together. Sometimes it's the teacher and the student, other times it's 2 students. Again, the number 2. Show me 2 with your fingers. 2. Good job. And 10 crunchy apples. They're having lunch. Can we count the apples together? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 crunchy apples. We made it all the way through. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope that you come tomorrow for our last day of the week. Again, it's August 17th through the 21st. Thanks for visiting. See you tomorrow.